Hello, 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 everyone. Hey, welcome back to my channel. All right, let's see what we got for you right now. We got one of those cars that are super reliable. They're dearly missed for a lot of us. It's a gorgeous sedan. It's not the one that we remember most Saab with, but it's a gorgeous sedan. Really cute looking car. What we got for you right now in front of you, it's a 143 scale 1991 Saab 9000 CD 2.3 turbo. Now, this is the 9000 model. They had it as a hatchback and as a sedan. This is the first generation. I mean that they refreshed the front end, refreshed a bit of the car. Nothing major, nothing that you will say, wow, what a big difference. The second generation, they made them. I mean, I keep saying generation. I don't think they even had a generation. I think they were just refreshed, they call them. More like a fresh front end. But it was a real cute car. Both of them very, very attractive. The sedan obviously had more of the looks of a real family car. The hatchback, it could be a bit more on for those who liked a bit of the turbo and the racing and making the car look a little bit more aggressive. The hatchback have a bit more of those looks, especially when they refreshed the 9000. I forgot what year, around 1991. I think they refreshed them and it looked a bit more like an aggressive. They put nice wheels. It was very attractive. It was a very attractive car. What I meant before about not being remembered so much, because when we all remember the Saab, you know, 95% of us are gonna be, wow, we dearly missed the 900. That was the one that it was the iconic Saab for a lot of us. The 90, 99, 90, 93, 900. Those were the ones that we remember a lot because that model was out there for many, many years. It's literally more than 20 years they kept that model, refreshing it a bit here, refreshing it a bit there, but mostly it was the same car. Now, going to this car, it's gorgeous. Look at that beige interior, how it stands out with the car. That's how they came out in real life. There it goes. That's how it came out in real life. Really, really good looking, very attractive. This came from a collection. They got Saab back in, I think, 2013 or 14, came out with a collection of, I guess, the most remembered Saabs out there. It was about 50 different models, more or less, and this is one of them. This is actually quite hard to find, this model right here. Quite hard and quite expensive. I could tell you that. It was quite expensive for me to get it. But you know what? I like it. It's part of history, and I would not be happy or satisfied if I didn't have it in my collection. And it's a good looking car. And unfortunately, Saab is no longer in the industry. So the ones that we see are the ones that are in our minds. Those are the ones that we're gonna remember Saab by. Yes, definitely. I like those wheels, and they have the same ones. These were more like the classic looking type of wheels. They had another type of wheels, a bit more racy, more sporty. But this were more the classic looking. And the car looks exactly how it looked in real life. You could even see, guys, you see right there the wiper. I remember those Swedish brands, Saab and Volvo. They're very iconic with the wipers by the headlights. I'm not sure how reliable were they. Unfortunately, I heard a lot of people saying that they used to break easily. But unfortunately, you don't see them in cars no more. You don't, I guess, because they were not reliable. But they're cute. They're cute. They're weird. I think other brands came out with it, but I remember very much on the Swedish brands, on Volvo and Saab. They were really into it. All right, guys. By the way, this car, just to give you a bit of information with these models, this car came out in 1984, and it was sold until 1998. Between the first and refresh front end on the second. And the second one that I mentioned before, they were built in Sweden and also in Finland. They came, like I said, in a four-door sedan, saloon, how they call it in some countries, and they had a five-door hatchback or liftback, however they want to call it. You know what? Something very strange, I will say. This car, it was related to the Alfa Romeo 164, the Fiat Croma, and the Lancia Tima. And it was related because it had some type of somehow Fiat and Saab. I'm not too much know about the info, but I know they got together and they built a model. And Fiat owns Alfa Romeo and Lancia, and Saab, it was their own company. So back then they got together and they shared it was basically the chassis, the base of the car. Obviously they all had different models. To me, the most attractive ones were definitely the Saab and the Alfa Romeo 164. Um, the Fiat Chroma was pretty nice. It was okay. The Lancia was the least for me. The least. And usually Lancia, they make real nice cars. I have a lot of them, and they're very modern and very reliable, very weird looking. But the Tima was, it didn't really brought a lot of attraction to me. But it's not bad, guys. It's not a bad car. All right, guys. Let it go around a few times so you have a nice look at it. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So let me know what you guys remember about this model. Do you remember seeing them on the roads? Have you ever got the pleasure to drive one of these? I wish I did. Unfortunately, I didn't. I wish I did. Maybe one day I will. I never say never. You don't know. Maybe you find someone that's selling one very cheap and it may come to my hands. God knows. All right, guys. So let me know what your experiences are. Do you like them? Do you own one of them? Do you see them on the car shows? Or you like me, you have one as a diecast, or you admire ones in the diecast? Hey, let me know your stories. Don't forget to give me that nice thumbs up. I really, really appreciate them. I always say in the videos, it shows me that you guys are enjoying my videos as much as I enjoy making them. And also it lets YouTube know that you like the video that you're watching, and YouTube will share with other people. I will really appreciate that. And don't forget to click and subscribe. And the bell next to the subscribe button will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Alright, guys, so take care of yourselves more than ever, as usual. And goodbye.